Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium in
Oh,
Tallahassee.
lovely
Proud
freaking
home
rain.
of the Florida State Seminoles
Yes.
since 1950. Florida State lines up to kick this one off, and we're just about set to get underway. Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one. Harper fields it at the 24. Brought down at the 41.
Oh, skip. Let's go for the big one right off the bat, baby.
The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. They'll need to hurry to get this off. The offense didn't get the play off in time.
Little stumbles like these can kill your offensive progress.
Doing too many things here.
It's first down, 15 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Dang, no, I didn't mean.
Complete. And he's taken down at the 49-yard line.
Well, the quarterback's able to find a soft spot in the defense, and he threw an accurate ball for a solid
Both my
pickup.
quarterbacks are out on a freshman QB that's played pretty well, considering.
From the 49-yard line. First down. And he's tackled at the 34.
That's a dot, though. A dot.
First down.
Throws incomplete.
These guys, especially in the secondary,
Ooh,
really
this
get after
press
it.
coverage
Can
is
make
gonna
life
be
hard for the
tough.
play callers on the other side of the ball.
Press me all game. I'm in trouble.
From the 34-yard line. It's second down. Hands off and not much room there as they try to work the left side.
Defensive coordinator has a lot of confidence in his pass defense because he's releasing a safety to stop the run.
It's arguably the loudest crowd in the nation, and they are turning it up a notch. Fires out to his receiver, and down he goes around the 21-yard line.
Oh, back shoulder throw, baby. Not a bad throw.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
See if I can catch it.
Throws it to the halfback on the screen. He's tackled at about the 21.
He's not warmed up. What up, Jack? What do you do? Playing your game tonight?
back to his receiver. Brought down at about the 17-yard line.
Third down.
Two tight ends or go slot.
This is the 8th play of this drive. One of the top stadiums in the nation. This crowd comes to play themselves. Throws it, and it's tipped away.
Bad throw. Bad throw. Luck got lucky. Got lucky to get some points out of this. Or attempt to get points.
They'll line it up for the field goal. This will make it a field goal game. Kicks away, and the field goal is
We
good.
went from 6 people to 2.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Sets a return.
He's to the 20. Room around the corner. He gets hit out of bounds around the 31-yard line.
Come on, man.
Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. He makes it to the 32-yard line.
Gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Battle for the state. South Florida, but we're not really in South Florida.
From their own 32-yard line. Second
Florida
down.
State in the capital. Who's going more? Oh,
Gets it out quickly. Tackle at the 40.
This
boy,
guy's
dude,
so
I'm right
versatile.
there.
You can use him at the line as an extra blocker or send him downfield like another wide receiver. Either way, he's
Soon as
a
he
great
went
resource
freaking-
on every down.
And he tackles him hard at the 23-yard line. This quarterback definitely has some confidence in his arm, Kirk.
It sure looks that way. That was well covered by the defense, and he still got it in there.
Thanks for that. It's Black Label Gaming. Appreciate you.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
Big-time play, taking that ball all the way in. Maybe the defense wasn't expecting a run.
Alright. Show the count level right there a little bit. I might just have to blitz the shit out of
He
it.
makes the PAT.
But, I mean, the zone coverage
Looks like
should
they're ready for the
eliminate
kick.
those two class players. A user.
He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. And now the ball is loose. It's scooped up. He's taken down at the 7.
This is why you can never afford to be complacent, even on a routine kick return.
Big hit.
They line up at the 7. First down. The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Stepping up. Fires out to his wideout. And they make the stop around the 23-yard line.
The defenders are really going to have to get their heads into this game. That was a big play, and on first down, no less.
From their own 23-yard line, it's first down. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Throws it deep. No, incomplete.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 23.
Shoot.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Yes, the lag is killing my circle button.
Bring up 3rd and 6.
Trying to hit this spin move there. We'll roll out right here.
They can't hear a thing down there. Pass is tipped away. Nice play by the defense to bring up 4th down.
The defender made a solid effort to get to the ball there. Nice stop.
Appreciate it, Quino.
Morton awaits the snap.
Shout out to the 9 viewers. We get this thing about 15, 20. Got 10. Oh,
They're ready to start another drive.
Tuesday
hoping
night
to
football.
duplicate the results of the last one, which
Day after
ended in a
Memorial
touchdown.
Day.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receivers. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this defense, and right now it's really paying off.
Quick strike, and he drops it.
Freaking triangle.
Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the 2nd and 3rd receiver.
From their own 34-yard line. Second down. Florida State is up by 4. And he throws right away. Throws complete. He's got space to work. He's taken down at about the 37-yard line. What a play.
What a play is right. Here they throw the ball to the tight end, and the big guy shows that he's valuable not only as a blocker, but as a receiver as well. Nice catch.
Tackle made right around the 36-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 36. Quick throw out to the receiver. They'll bring him down around the 13-yard line. He's scrambling. He gets rid of this one.
Hold for a field goal.
From the 13-yard line. 2nd down. Florida State holds a 4-point lead.
Oh,
You know, at that
Big
point, I
boy.
think, Brad, the quarterback's just better off just taking a sack. You have to be very careful as you're feeling pressure to throw the ball just to throw the ball. If you feel like you're not going to be able to make a play and the defense got you, just give up on that play and get ready for the next down.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
screen. Oh,
Zips it to the back. What a play, and that is 1st and goal. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
This young man is becoming more and more part of this passing game. He does a great job of making guys miss after the catch.
appreciate it, Midwest.
They might be coming here. Touchdown, Florida State. A short burst for the score.
All right.
That's what happens when you can win the war
We're
in
gonna
the
go
trenches
back
down
to-
near the goal line.
Fur caught his ass right here.
And he hits the PAT.
I wish I had an more even team, more talent.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off.
Rebuilding.
He just drills this one.
In a long process here.
He's to the 10. Room around the corner.
Run through.
And they push him out at the 25-yard line. Well, I'm sure the offense will be looking to avoid the turnover that ended their last drive.
The first rule on offense is to take care of the football. These guys need to remember that on this drive.
Now he's scrambling. And he's taken down around the 29-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
What up, Caleb?
It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Appreciate it.
Fumble. It's picked up, and he's tackled at the 37-yard line.
I like that. Little strip button. More aggressive. Lucky.
We've got a 1st and 10.
Lucky's
Ball on
forcing.
the
Lucky
37.
we cover him up.
They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. He rifles it to the left. That close to being intercepted.
Meant to hit the out route. Damn it.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 37. And they get nice yardage on that run.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Very manageable.
From their own 42-yard line, 3rd down. The crowd really making it difficult. We played one. The Seminoles in front, 14-3. Back to the action now here in the second quarter. Fires quickly, and he's got his
Come on,
man.
hit
Well,
that
that's a big-time
freaking
play
juke.
there. And as a quarterback, you're willing to take certain chances with certain wide receivers. You're not going to put the ball into coverage like that very often. But if you have confidence and trust, and you've worked out a lot with that wide receiver, you know what his abilities are, and you know that you have confidence that he's going to be able to come down regardless of putting it up in traffic, you're willing to take that chance. And that time, it's exactly what we saw.
He makes it out to maybe the 43-yard line. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
You like that? You like that?
From the 43-yard line, it's 2nd down. Rolls to the right. Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
3rd down.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. The Bulls saw one of their top players going down earlier, but it looks like he's going to be able to get back in there. Boy, was he drilled as he let go of that football.
Yeah, he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
That'll make it 4th and 10.
Trying to change the field position with his kick. He punts it away. It's a high kick.
21-yard punt. Out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it. James gets the ball. They'll drop him for a loss.
He just timed the snap count there and really made a nice play.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
We've got a 2nd and 11. Ball on the 21. to fit it in there, and it'll be intercepted. And down he goes around the 21-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 21. Gets out to about the 21. From the 21-yard line, it's 2nd down. Quick out to his receiver. He's tackled right around the 10-yard line.
Gain of 11 on the play. That makes it 1st and goal.
I don't know. I think it's William. Come get your son.
Here they go. 1st and goal, down by a couple of possessions.
Yeah,
1 yard
no.
gain by the halfback.
He opened the door, I think. They're both laying there.
Tackled outside after a nice pickup. McPherson comes away with 5 yards on the carry.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
Here we go, folks. 3rd and goal from the 4. Really a tough spot for an offense to be in against this crowd in this stadium. He's in for the touchdown. He really plowed his way into the end zone there. Great looking touchdown.
Once you get inside the 10-yard line, this halfback is automatic.
When you get balance and vision like that, it can really make life difficult for tacklers. So the offense will stay on the field and attempt the 2-point conversion. The Bulls will use their first time out of the half.
They were both laying on the edge of the bed. No, you popped
And he
off.
adds
He
the extra
fell
point.
off. I heard him. He climbed out
When?
right before you walked in there.
You like that?
But he was in his crib.
Everyone's all lined up
Yes.
and ready for the kickoff.
Just now. That's what you heard.
Nice kick, plenty of distance.
Got his face in there.
He's to the 20. Got the corner. Brought down at the 29.
Oh my gosh. He's not going to go to sleep. The batteries fell out. It's off, right? Oh, it's still on. You should have put him back in the crib.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Florida State is up 4.
Because he's not going to go to sleep.
Halfback's got it on the quick throw. And they make the stop at the 30.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
from their own 30-yard line. Second down. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. Quick throw. Brought down at about the 41. The offense going to try to open this field up, coming out in a 5-wide set. And the defense counters with their dime look.
Not happy I'm playing my boy, but it's what it is.
Fires it out. Tackle at the 42.
What up, Nafis? Put him back around.
Wants it all. Going deep. Finds a man. Touchdown. And for Martin, his passing totals are looking like they might make school history.
It's been a terrific campaign for this young man from day one. Breaking that record would be quite an honor.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Presley is lined up to kick this one off. Excellent kick. He's to the 10. He's tackled at the 18.
I need to just do my hair.
Well, you shouldn't have been talking on the phone forever.
I just realized that my hair's
Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown.
As long as this quarterback has time to throw, then you can guarantee that he'll find the open man.
He was not here with me the other night.
And he's immediately tackled.
He
He
needs to
looked pretty
freaking
cool
figure
back
it
there.
out. He's
Even with
getting
the
too used
outside
to this.
linebacker blitzing, he made an accurate throw, and the result is a new set of downs.
From their own 33-yard line. First down. Tackle made the 42-yard line.
Brings him down at the 42-yard line. That makes it second and 2.
So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. They run it left. He makes it to the 42-yard line.
Where's the money?
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1.
I don't know what to do. I put his Lincoln Pearl down before.
They can't hear a thing down there.
He's gonna have to figure it out. He can't just keep doing this.
And he tackles him hard at the 39.
You know,
I don't
it
know,
looked to me
but
like he should have made the
go-
pitch, but he kept it instead and wound up going backwards.
Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. This is a pretty controversial call. I really would have expected them to punt this ball. Florida State's going to take their first time out of the hat. Talk about a booming punt. My goodness.
Again, it's about stressing special teams. That is why a lot of head coaches usually run these units. It's because field position is just so important in the game.
This is about the time they wake up.
The offense now will take the field, and they hope to have the same success they had on their last drive.
You can bet this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though. I don't know if they can stop the passing attack, but they need to at least be able to slow it down.
And the clock continues to run.
Now let's see if they try to hurry up here.
Tries to thread the needle, and it's not going to work. He's taken down at about the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's first down. Out of bounds at the 23.
Stand down.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 23. Leaps, picked off.
That's the last thing they needed to happen was an interception. They're trying to fight to get back into this game, and to have that miscue, now it's really up to their defense to try to help them out.
Both open.
First down. They're deep in their own territory.
Both.
And he's level at the 13. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. The Seminoles are going to call their second timeout. It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Caught by the back, first down. And he's taken down at the 31-yard line. They'll make the sack.
Boy, this pass rush is sometimes scary. They're really getting after the quarterback now.
The Seminoles, they're going to have to call their third and final timeout. So the sack makes this a second and long. They come out in a 5-wide set. And he's tackled at the 32. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, it's a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice game.
So we played 2 quarters.
You're getting some medicine.
Welcome back, everybody. Second half action about to begin.
James deep to return.
He really got a hold of that kick.
Where is he?
Makes it to the 22-yard line. Both teams come trotting back out onto the field.
Here we go.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 32. Quick throw out to the receiver. They'll bring him down right around the 46-yard line.
Nice.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Here's the give. Tackled after decent pickup.
That brings up second and goal.
He heaves it deep. Through his hands.
Pass falls incomplete. Tanner was the intended receiver on the play. Third down.
From the 48-yard line, it's third down. And a quick throw. And down he goes, the 33-yard line.
That is money in the bank. Sometimes you just can't stop a good combination.
Gosh.
We got it first and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. He's at the 20. He's tackled in the open field.
That makes it first and 10.
He's tackled at the 3.
The defenders are really going to have to get their heads into this game. That was a big play, and on first down, no less.
And they might be coming with a blitz here. And they make the stop at the 1. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
That brings up second and goal.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Throws quickly, and it's almost intercepted.
Right, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it third and goal.
And this is the 10th play of the drive. Touchdown, Seminoles. So he punches it into the end zone for the second time today.
When Heisman voters are trying to decide who will get their support, they're going to be thinking about performances like this one he's having here today.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Man, this game should have been 2017.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Or 21-17.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10. And what a play by the kicker to take him down. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun, 5 wide receivers. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
From their own 25-yard line. Second down. Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
Third and 10 coming up. Ball on the 25. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. He's going to go for the home run. Doesn't get there.
Boy, the defensive coordinator and the defense has to be very proud of their efforts and what they've been able to do to rattle this quarterback. He's really struggled on this drive. Now here they are facing a 4th down.
Morton is the punter. This one's going to be down in the end zone.
You could go to bed.
These guys came up with a touchdown on their last drive, and they'll be hoping for another 6 on the board here.
This quarterback right now is in a rhythm, and a lot of that has to do with his preparation. You can see right now with the reads that he's being able to make, getting the football out of his hands, that he's feeling very, very confident in his ability to throw the football against his defense.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Lay down.
From their own 20-yard line, it's second down. Gets rid of it quickly, and that was almost picked.
The intended receiver on the play. 3rd down.
Throws this one out to the left.
They're going to have to be more successful throwing the football. You can't gain solid yardage if the defense isn't concerned about the passing game. They're going to end up crowding the line of scrimmage, expecting a run on every down.
Presley awaits the snap. Punch away. This one's like a line drive. He dropped it.
That's a tough break. Whether you lose the ball or not, it can mess with your head when that happens.
That return man is lucky that his team got the ball back, or he would have heard an earful from the coach. Actually, he probably will anyway. The offense will be hoping for a little more success than they had the last time out.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game, it's going to have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
He's in trouble. Picked off. Tackled around the 40-yard line.
Are you ready to go to bed?
From the 40-yard line. First down. Finds his receiver, and that's a first down. Good open field tackle. Got it. Complete. He's out of bounds.
That makes it first and goal.
Here we go. Max 50, Max 50.
And he throws it away.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
Second down and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line. Brought down around the 7-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
Well, it's a good job here to just secure the football, but he just doesn't have enough speed to turn that into something big.
Let's see how the quarterback handles this one. It's third and goal from the 7. Nearly picked off, but he couldn't hold it.
Washington was his intended receiver on the play. That brings us fourth and goal.
It's up, and it is good. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Excellent kick. He's to the 20. He's tackled at the 30-yard line. Let's see if he can shake off that pick that he tossed last time out.
So much in football is about how you respond to adversity. Moving forward after a turnover is a perfect example of that.
Throws to the receiver, incomplete.
The intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
From their own 30-yard line, it's second down. Nice run up the middle.
Gain of 5 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
From their own 35-yard line, third down. Tackle made around the 46-yard line.
What a relief it is for a quarterback to know that he's got a receiver like this who can step up when he needs him on third down.
Check. Disco Raver. Go, Disco Raver.
Quick out to his receivers, and he tackles him hard at the 40-yard line.
Good for a gain of 14 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
First and 10, ball on the 40-yard line.
On the ball.
Lets it fly. Incomplete. He had to get rid of that one in a hurry.
The defensive coordinator cooked up a good blitz package that time, and although it did result in a sack, it forced a bad throw.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 40. Quick throw. He's taken down right around the 2-yard line. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
From the 28-yard line. First down. They'll make the sack. Well, he isn't one of the best players in the country for nothing, Kirk.
He is just relentless in his pursuit of the quarterback. He is certainly a first-class pass rusher.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's second and long. Caught, open field. He goes out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Gain of 1 yard. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
It's a bad play overall by the offense. The quarterback's doing everything he can to be able to make the play work and try to execute. The problem is the offensive line did not do a good job protecting him. They're very fortunate that ball wasn't intercepted.
Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. This is a very questionable play call here. I'm not sure I agree with it. The Seminoles will use their first time out of the half.
Here we go, D. All day, defense. All day. All day.
And he's taken down at the 19-yard line. They elected to go for it and failed.
And it's tough to come back when you give your opponent good field position like that.
They'll come back out with some confidence from having put through the field goal last time.
Dog 4. Green 15. Kill. Gunner 3. Check.
Going long. Complete. They'll bring him down right around the 40. So the big gain resulting from the pass play leaves us with a 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3.
Makes the catch and gets out of bounds. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27. And he's tackled right around the 24-yard line.
I don't know what to do.
Maybe it's time to get the backup some experience as we head to the 4th quarter. 31-10, FSU.
And waking them up.
Into the 4th quarter now, and we're back to the action.
Check 9.
Where's he at?
Down.
Complete, brought down, nothing doing.
Without a pillow?
They're giving away free yards and only making life easier for the guys on the other side of the ball.
From the 10-yard line, it's 1st down. Zips it to his receiver. Touchdown.
That's a positive for the passing game. It was absolutely the right call in that situation.
And he hits the PAT. Presley ready to kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 10. He's to the 20, at the 30. Out of bounds at the 36. There was great blocking up front there, and that turned into a pretty good return.
You know, the kick coverage looked very slow in getting downfield, and that really gave this young man an opportunity to make a play.
Early in the 4th quarter here, and obviously we got a game that's a blowout. In this situation, you just want to get out of this game without getting anybody hurt. Rolls to the left, going deep. Incomplete.
Boy, this is a great play by the safety to be able to be in a position to make this play, but he's got to be able to hold on to the football. You know, he's a big, physical, athletic guy, but you've got to be able to secure a football and make a big play when it presents itself.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go. Looks like the defense was in man coverage there, fellas, and that's why they stopped that screen.
Yeah, and when the secondary isn't dropping back in the zone, it makes it difficult to have success with that kind of screen play.
From their own 37-yard line. Third down. Well, the stop made there late in the fourth quarter, but this game's been over almost since the beginning. And I think it's time for everybody to head to the locker room. It's fourth down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. Looks to his back, and he's got him again. And down he goes at the 47-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. That makes it first and 10.
Gets to about the 47-yard line.
That makes it second and 10.
Stowing on the ball again to score. Poor sportsmanship on his side.
From their own 47-yard line. Second down. Quick pass, and he hits him hard at the 45.
Not running the clock.
That'll bring up third and 2.
I get it. We're all using the same hour or whatever to play this game, but game's over. Get out of it.
Well, that's a nice stop right there here early in the fourth quarter, but they've made those kind of plays all day, and that's why we've got a blowout on our hands. They've got one fourth down conversion on this drive. Now they'll give it another go. He's tackled at about the 35.
Gain of 9 yards. First down.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Excellent open field tackle.
That's a gain of 12 on the play. First down.
From the 23-yard line. First down.
Well, I love the toughness here by this quarterback, sitting in until the last second, trying to make a play downfield, only to have this defense get to him. He's got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and a toughness to sit in that pocket.
It's the 11th play of the drive. Makes the grab past the marker.
Not a real fancy play here, just a smartly run route. Good protection and a well-placed ball. Most times, you don't need much more than that.
And this is the 12th play of the drive. Throws it, watch out. Oh, almost had a pick.
I pre-determined that throw.
That brings up second and goal.
From the 7-yard line.
It's like, hey,
It's
I'm
second
gonna throw
down.
this no matter what. I'll get picked. Awesome.
Fires that quickly, incomplete.
Keen on the coverage. That makes it third and goal.
And here's the 14th play of the drive.
Raver! Cisco Raver! Alert! 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 He's out!
Nice run there. McPherson comes away with 5 yards on the carry.
That brings us fourth and goal.
So the offense will stay on the field. It's 4th down from the 2. The defense has 5 men up front looking for a big goal line stop here. And he gets the touchdown. A short burst for the score.
That's what happens when you can win the war in the trenches down near the goal line.
He makes the PAT. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, the score is 38-17 FSU. Well, I guess they're not going to sneak anything by the return team. They're looking for an onside kick. Line drive kick, not much distance there. Tanner fields at the 29. He's to the 40. And he's tackled at the 47.
Okay. A little harder.
Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Makes it to the 44.
That brings up second and 1.
It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Makes it out to about the 29. Not sure what the flag is about here. Let's go down to the field and find out. That penalty will move them back a bit.
Yeah, with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
He makes his way out to about the 35. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 35. And they make the stop at the 26.
Just I wish we had an even team. Wish we had 8 teams.
drilled at the 24-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Less than 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd down.
So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. The 10, the 5. He's pushed out of bounds. at
Man,
the
go
4-yard
ahead and
line.
score that.
Makes it 1st and goal.
We were really concerned about running out of clock when he needed the ball.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
No, now he might need the ball. Fake.
If you're an offensive coordinator, you love this play. His quarterback will take a knee.
No.
And he'll just
Doesn't
take a knee
want
here
to.
to kill the clock.
Doesn't want to be in the crib, and he doesn't want to be in it. He's smart enough. He would have thrown out a pillow. He's
10th
fine.
play of the drive.
Hmm. I'll give him that one. This shouldn't have been completed though. This was picked. Whatever. Levels. Man, it was freaking 21-10. And I get this gift of an interception. And then we throw the ball back. He gives me a free release. Try to throw it in. Oh, I should have thrown it to the right side. They're both open. It just wants to take so long. Now. Don't. That's going to get over. Let's get it. There, that's 21-17 and a half. That concludes the year for the Bulls. No conference ship. Go to a bowl and might be out of playmakers. Don't want to leave, but with Premier, I might have to.